What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm continuing the trend of talking about some layer 1 blockchains that I like, that I think are a bit underrated or not very well known. So today we're talking about Chromia. Now Chromia is a layer 1 blockchain that combines a relational database with a blockchain. And Chromia is mostly famous for being a blockchain that game developers build on. And one of those games is My Neighbor Alice. Now I did make a video about My Neighbor Alice and why I am bullish on it, so if you haven't seen that then go watch it. But this is Chromia for games, so My Neighbor Alice is kind of like the flagship game built on Chromia, but they also have others as well. Mines of Delania, Crystopia, and Chain of Alliance. So Chromia is really trying to build a blockchain that is enticing for game developers, and so far they're doing pretty well. But that's not all. Other industries are also building on Chromia. You have the LAC property chain. This is a protocol that facilitates real estate transactions. Now it's currently based in Latin America and the Caribbean. But if you read here, it is sponsored by the Inter-American Development Bank. This project has developed an open source application that facilitates property transactions. But there's also Chromia for DeFi, and Hedget is an application that is built on Chromia. Hedget is a decentralized protocol for options trading and it offers tools to help and facilitate with your DeFi trading and your investments. And then there's the Green Assets wallet, which is also built on Chromia, and this company tries to redirect capital flow to net zero companies. And Chromia also has an innovation lab where you can get funding for your project to build on Chromia. And it offers a number of tools and support for doing so. So you can be part of the Chromia network, you can get mentors and support, you can have access to the academy and the entire ecosystem as well. And if you are interested in this, then there is a lot of information here on the website, so go check it out if you are a developer. But basically Chromia, it calls itself a relational blockchain. It's merging a relational database with the blockchain. So as it points out, a blockchain is a simple list of transactions. Finding anything requires you to search everything from start to end, because a traditional blockchain is linear. You have block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and so on. A relational database is the tech that powers your social network, your bank, or your non-trivial applications. So they're saying that a relational database is used by 100% of all enterprises. Every company uses some kind of database. And how they combine it with the blockchain is they take a database that is used in production, they add a software layer to it to handle the voting and the consensus, and then they put a chain of transactions or a blockchain inside of that database. So this will make it easier to find and categorize data within the blockchain. They basically say that a ledger, a blockchain, is the wrong tool for finding information quickly, structuring it, categorizing it. You don't want a blockchain for data. So that's where the relational database comes in. You have to combine the two, and then you get the security and consensus of a blockchain with the convenience and the information of a relational database. Chromia can be a layer 2 for Ethereum, making use of cheaper and faster development time as well as cheaper and faster transactions. So that's good. It can be used with your ERC20 tokens, and in fact, My Neighbor Alice is on the Binance Smart Chain and on Ethereum as well. Now, the Chromia blockchain is actually coded in RHEL. Now, RHEL is a unique coding language, and they say here that it's actually more efficient to work with. It permits fewer lines of code than other blockchain languages. I'm not a developer. Maybe it is simpler to code with RHEL. Maybe it's not. I don't know. They claim it is. And the Chromia token, the CHR token, is what powers the Chromia blockchain. It's used as a platform currency, payment of hosting fees, ecosystem staking, and system-wide purposes. And this is the price of the Chromia token right now. So you have a 567 million Chromia circulating supply. Total circulating supply is 978 million. And the price of Chromia is about 2 cents today. And here's the release schedule. The graph shows the number and breakdown of the CHR tokens that will be released into circulation on a monthly basis. So here you have the dates, and where we're at right now is between May and August 2022. And this dark purple one is how much is being released into the ecosystem fund, and all tokens should be in circulating supply by the end of 2024. Now, I did mention that Chromia is compatible with Ethereum. Now, the CHR token currently is an ERC20 token, okay? But the Chromia mainnet has not been launched yet. And when the mainnet is launched, then Chromia will become a native token to the Chromia blockchain. So keep an eye on the Chromia mainnet launch. There are no dates yet for its release, but once it does, that could really drive the price up. The total number of Chromia tokens created was 1 billion, but 22 million of them were burned. So there won't be a total of 1 billion tokens in circulation once they're all released, because 22 million of those were in fact burned. So the total circulating supply will be 978 million. That's less the 22 million that were burned. If you go to the Chromia blog, then you'll see all their updates here. They announce new partnerships that they have here, new games that are being developed on their platform. Battle Derby is the latest P2E game. And they also give development updates as well. And the market cap of Chromia right now is $131 million, and it is ranked number 235. So I do personally think it does have a lot of room to grow. And what I like about Chromia is that it seems to be a blockchain for P2E games. They are quietly getting more and more games developed onto their system, which I really like. And I do think that perhaps one day, then people will be surprised just how many games are on Chromia, especially when My Neighbor Alice finally does launch. Hopefully sometime soon. They did say in Q2 they will be releasing their alpha seasons, and that should maybe boost the price of Chromia. Obviously, I don't know, we're in a bear market, it might not do anything to the price. But I think once more people start playing these games that are soon to be released, then more people will start to take notice of Chromia itself. And I do think it's interesting of combining the relational database with a blockchain. Certainly be interesting to see how that plays out. But let me know what you think about Chromia in the comments below. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you next time.